What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Other Side of the Firewall podcast. We talk about the latest and greatest of cybersecurity news, as well as we highlight those movers and shakers and glass ceiling breakers. Those people of color have made it to the other side of the proverbial firewall. My name is Ryan Williams, and as always, I'm joined by Shannon Tynes.
What's up? What's up?
Chris Abacon.
What's going on, everybody?
What's going on? So if you have not already, go back, listen to this week's show. So Monday, Tuesday are topics, Wednesday discussion, Thursdays Ask CISSP. I had a really good one with Mark Christian, so check that one out. And then you should have also heard Alfredo Nash. If you have not, it'll come up the following week, but it's going to happen. I just got to make time to edit. But check us out on all of the platforms we're now on. So we're also on 99.1 FM if you're in the Atlanta metro area, or you can check us out on TuneIn, the TuneIn app, as well as Channel 10 in the DC Fairfax area. So we're on public access there. So we're a lot of places. You can find us on a lot of different Repton Tech, Heroes Media Group. We're all over the place. So definitely check out our content and leave us some feedback. But without further ado, I'll give it to Shannon.
I had a little bit of media watching this week, so I'm fascinated with all things Titanic, right? I don't know why, but they came out with this new, kind of a documentary type thing where they had done scans, for 3 days. They went and took pictures and scans of the Titanic to try to get to the bottom of what really happened. We have a good idea, but you have different conflictions in the eyewitness accounts on what they saw and what happened and whatnot. So they had this digital rendering of the Titanic, and they had these people that are metallurgy experts, a ship captain that, they go through and do all these different things. It's an interesting watch, about an hour's worth or somewhere, hour 15 or something like that. It was interesting. But I'm in that phase, that documentary true crime phase.
Right.
Yeah, I watched, what was this other one? This other one was called Scamanda. I don't know if you guys saw this, the lady that pretended she had cancer and was scamming people to give her money and whatnot.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was when I watched it. I was like, these people are ruthless, man. Because cancer is very prevalent in this day and age, right? So people feel for you when you go out there and say, I have cancer, I have young children, I'm doing, but she got caught, right? There's a four-part series where they talk about it, and she got caught, but her name's Amanda, I think is her name, and they call it Scamanda, scam, Anda.
It's terrible.
Nice.
Yeah. But I watched another one. There was a woman in Australia did the same thing, cancer, right? And she got caught, right? If you don't get sick or if you don't have issues, they're going to catch on to this.
It's like the lady said, a dingo ate her baby. A dingo ate my baby.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But saw that, and then there's this series called Scam Goddess. It's got Lacey Mosley. She's a comedian from Black Lady Sketch Show, but she goes around and finds all these scams that were perpetrated in different places and talks to people in the towns where it was, right? And it has
That's pretty cool.
Funny kind of joke to it, but it's called Scam Goddess, and some of these stories are just wow, this woman over the span of I think it was 20 years stole $53 million from this city. Yeah. And she was she worked in the local treasury, or she was comptroller.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So she made that much money over that amount of time because nobody was really checking her on it.
Is it on Max as well?
That was, I think that might have been Netflix. I don't remember which one that was on. I'm finding it hard. I'm going through all of my streaming apps and whatnot, and I'm finding it hard to find stuff that interests me anymore. I see a lot of the older stuff. I find myself I want to watch something old. But so yeah, watch those two. I finished up The Diplomat. I think it was you, Chris, that kind of put me onto that. It was you got to watch.
You finished the second season?
I finished it all, man. I'm
nice.
ooh, I can't wait for this third season to come out. The way that second season ended, I was oh my goodness, what is gonna happen here?
I mean, the first season ended cliffhanger is wild. That's all I'll say.
So, but The Diplomat, that was pretty good. I finished that one up. But today, going to be out with the family. So my sister-in-law and my daughter, their birthdays are 3 days apart. So we're going to celebrate them both today. But that's pretty much it. That's how everything's gone for me. What about you, Chris? How was everything for you?
I mean, week is pretty standard, really. Let's see here. My wife and I started picking up another type of dance called the West Coast Swing. It's a swing dance. So we wanted to expand our, dancing vocabulary. For listeners here, I've been dancing salsa and bachata for let's see here, probably 4 or 5 years now. Been doing that for a long time. So we're let's check out something else, right? Because not saying we're bored with salsa bachata, but we want to expand our horizons per se. So it's a pretty cool dance. It's dancing to more pop music versus just one genre. So you can dance to multiple types of music with it. So that's really why we wanted to start it. So it's pretty cool. So check that out. Just Google West Coast Swing, and they have a lot of YouTube videos here. It's pretty cool.
Is this a once a week? Is this like a once a week thing? Y'all go to like dance class?
Yeah, we
Or?
do dancing, once a week, right? Usually, like, for example, in Tampa Bay, right? Tampa Bay, Central Florida, Miami. This is like, for the Latin dance community, this is the place to be, besides like actually being in Puerto Rico or New York or wherever else, right? Like Latin dance here in Florida is amazing. But yeah, usually, like, if you go to a lot of these dance studios, they do have like a 1 week thing where there's like a beginner class, right? They have like a series. Usually they'll have like levels 1, 2, and 3 or something to that effect, right? And then you move up to the next level once usually it's the instructor sees that you've, gained the fundamentals down, or whatever else metrics there are for that specific dance. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, right? So you line up, right? You dance with different partners, right? So you get like, because the whole thing with social dancing is being able to just like see how other people dance, or other followers or leads, whatever your position is going to be. But it's a lot of fun. We really enjoy it. And there's like a nice community to it. It's like, if you're introverted, it's like probably very difficult like to get started, right?
Right.
But bring an extrovert with you. So that, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Highly recommend it if you're interested in social. And I also just discovered, just like I saw a studio here in Florida, like they do the line dancing classes. Like, yeah, heck yeah. So then you can go to these country bars here in the South and have a good time, right?
Go out there and kill it,
right? And you know what? For the most part, if you go into any of these country bars, you're like, nobody knows what they're really doing. They're using basics, rhythm, left, right, left, whatever, 4 count, right? But you go to a class, you get to that next level, then you go back to the country bar, you're a king or a queen, whatever you are, right? You'll be killing it.
You'll be out there with your hoot, scoot, and boogie.
Exactly. It's funny, yeah. And those are a lot of fun. I've gone to several country bars in my military days, so it's from all over. They're a lot of fun. But on video gaming, I think I have mentioned in the past, like a few weeks ago, I started playing WoW Classic, the original WoW, right? I'm only like level 15, like so slow, And I thought, like, I was joking around, like, there's no way I can play casually again. But I think now that I'm adult, you gotta play casual. Like, you can't just spend hours, 6 hours a day. Yeah, because exactly. Like when I was in high school or whatever, college, you just found time. If you didn't have a job, I'd be playing video games all day. It was embarrassing. Like, think about it, I'm like, man, I wasted a lot of time. I know a lot of the guys here wasted so much time just playing video games.
Quality time, right?
Quality.
It's never wasted if you enjoyed it, right? Like,
exactly, right. It's our character building. It's like our character arc as men. We have our gaming phase, like hardcore gaming phase, just like chips and Mountain Dew and whatever.
Yeah, I remember those Halo days, right? You had the
oh my god,
the Gatorade crossover that in Call of Duty. You get the codes
with the bottle caps or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I'm level 15. I play Horde Orc Hunter. Hunter is, for people familiar with WoW, is a lazy noob class, and that's exactly the way I want it. I don't want a lot of. I just want to like hit a few keys and a few spells, and yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and relax and let my hunter do everything else. That's how I play. Lazy, less interaction. Also, I figured I call it I think on Reddit somebody called it the laptop class, because you could actually like play with just like your mouse pad and just your keys and just be completely lazy. I'm all about it. I'm with it. Right. I don't want any action packed. I don't want to overthink. Just, hey, send my pet to go and I'll shoot some arrows at it. Good to go. Other than that, I've been good, right? So, yeah, that's been my week. So, like, just kind of chilling. Going on vacation in a few weeks, going to Costa Rica again. Pretty excited for that.
Nice.
So I think this time, I think we want to try to scale go hiking on the volcano in La Fortuna. So that's kind of our like big thing. So we're actually trying to go up to the volcano this time, do a little bit more hiking too. So that should be a lot of fun.
It's just trying to relax. I played, still dabbling with Assassin's Creed, really enjoying it, but just taking my time getting through it. So I'll probably be playing it for the rest of the year because I'm playing it so slowly. I play a couple hours here, a couple hours there. But I jumped on another game on my Xbox. It's for PC as well. It's on Game Pass, called South of Midnight. So it's really good. Story, aesthetic, graphics. The only nitpick, combat is just meh. Like, it's the same over and over again. Like, you learn new moves, stuff like that. Like, you have like you start to learn the ability where you can pull enemies and push them, and you get specials. But it's no Batman or Spider-Man or games that have a lot of good combat technique and systems. It's not that. Like you're coming here for the platforming and the story, which I appreciate. Right, all black cast. South, they go. It's kind of like a grim fairy tale type situation they have built out, and it's in the 1-2 stop motion. You can cut it off if it makes you sick or whatever, because it really looks like those old stop motion claymation shows and movies, but you're playing it as a game. I love it. Like that. It's very unique. Most unique thing I've played in a while. So really enjoying that one. PSN had RoboCop came to PSN, so part of the subscription. So I played it a little bit on the PC. It was fun, but I had other games to play. The aesthetic is so good. It made me go back and watch RoboCop the movie, like the original. I didn't get all the way through it because my family was like, "Cut this off." It is so 80s. It is so 80s. Like it's you have the because it's retro future, right? Like they're supposed to be in the future, and it holds it. Like, I think I watched the remastered cut or whatever. I think it's on HBO. I think it's where I watched it. I can't remember because all these apps are starting to bleed into each other. But the copy they had was really, really good. Like they've up-resed it and what have you. So it still holds, but it's very 80s. Like they didn't there's a car chase scene at the very beginning, and it's only the cop car and the van that they're chasing. But for whatever reason, the cop car keeps like doing these moves where it's moving from left to right behind the van, and they keep losing track of it. It's like it's only you and them. Like, how are you surprised? He slowed down and then he'd pull behind you and put on your left hand side. You're like, where'd he go? It's so terrible. And they get frustrated. They get so mad that they take one of the other bad guys in the back of the van and they throw him out of the van onto the top of the cop car, like in order to stop them from being pursued. And he's just holding onto the cop car. And then, Murphy, soon to be RoboCop's like he's like firing out the side of the car. He has like two pistols. I'm just like, yo, this is so unrealistic. I love it. So I'm going to finish it at some point. I got to wait to have some downtime by myself because, family's just like, this is terrible. I'm like, no, this is my childhood. This is great.
It's amazing. How dare you not have my tastes?
Right. But the game is spot on. From the television presentation that starts at the very beginning, it's just like the one that's in the movie. When you shoot bad guys, right, you can shoot them on different body parts or whatever. But just like in the show, if you shoot them in their genitals, it's their kryptonite. Instant kill. It's like getting a headshot. It's hilarious. They just really just took the aesthetic and leaned into it for the game. So I'm really enjoying it. And then I didn't finish. Oh, I finished The Pit.
I did too. Yeah.
That's the finale, though.
I haven't started yet, so that's I heard it's really good. Yeah,
just for the season though. Like, yeah,
it's a medical show on HBO Max.
Yeah, it's 15 episodes. I was expecting another one, and that was it. I was just like, no. Like, what am I going to do until it doesn't? Season 2 doesn't hit till January 2026. So just like, this is why I don't watch things in real time. So it was amazing though. Like, did you enjoy Shannon? Like, did you enjoy the?
I did, and they slow it down a little bit as the day goes on, right? So like it's so for you guys that have not watched it, the way they do it is like they did 24. Each episode is 1 hour, right? But they're in a level 1 trauma center in Pittsburgh. So like they're getting the worst of the worst type stuff that comes into them, right? But it's constantly go. And Ryan said this before. He was like, yo, I'd have quit halfway through the shift. And I'm like, I'm with you. Like, I can't handle this. Like, this is too much. Yeah, it's a good watch.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I have some, like they tie up a bunch of loose threads, but then they also have some that they leave for the next season and what have you. But it's no way they could have another day like that. It's like, that's rough. But I thought it was really good. I thought they handled it really well. The only thing that like my wife, it irked her a little bit, was that the families are just in the ER with the people getting worked on, right? And that's just not, like, everything else is hyper realistic. If you watch the behind the scenes, like they went over and above to make sure it was as authentic as possible. But because of the drama, like, you have people, like, it's no way you would be in the room while your child's getting spinal tap. No way. They would be like, you got to get out.
Yeah, I heard from, I have family that's in the medical community, and they're like, this is so realistic, like doctors, right? So it's just, they love it.
Yeah, unless it's something I don't know, like maybe a level 1 trauma center, you could be there when they're doing, like, they're like carving people up, though. It's just like, you probably would ask them to leave.
Uh-huh.
But aside from that, though, like, yeah, every time I see it, I'm just like, yo, how do people think that fast on their feet? Where it's like this person is
They get
been
paid the big bucks, bro. That's what they do.
crushed, and we have to figure out how to keep it from bleeding out, and it's just like doing all these different things, all these yelling all these different figures and numbers. Like, I'd kill somebody just on the sheer fact that math is not my strong suit. I'm gonna add an extra 0 in there or something. Like, it's gonna be terrible for this person. So
We only have Tampa General here, right, Ryan? That's the only
right.
level 1.
Right, exactly. You got to get flown downtown, basically, which is oddly danger close to the rich people.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the level 1 right there in the heart of Rich Town?
Yeah,
there's Davis Island.
Yep, they've got like that one, and then the other nearest one is Orlando Regional Medical Center. That's it.
Okay,
gotcha. You got 2 level 1s in Central Florida.
Right. But not to belabor the episode, but that's pretty much all I did. But excited because this evening we're taking the family to the Minecraft movie. So I heard really good things about it. I was just like, nah, I don't really want to see it. Like my youngest wanted to see it, but all the reviews are raving about it. So I'm just like, okay, I'll take all of y'all. Let's all go to the movies. But since I was on the website, I also got tickets for Sinners, the Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan movie for me and the wife. So I was like, since I'm already here, I might as well buy these tickets too. So we secured our seats for next weekend to go see that one.
You could have just like went today and just double matineed it. Like had your daughter drive the other ones back home.
So it's not out yet. It comes out
the
17th. Yeah, because I thought it was out too. So I was like, that was on my mind. I was like, can I survive 2 movies? Probably not. I probably would have fell asleep. But it was luckily they were staggered. So we lucked out and got seats for the Minecraft movie, and then there were still a good amount of seats for Sinners. People haven't booked that one out yet. So back to back, I'm pretty excited. So I don't know about that Thunderbolts because I can't go to movies back to back to back. They might have to miss out, but we will see. Definitely continue to tune in. So again, Monday, Tuesday are topics, Wednesday discussion, Thursdays Ask a CISSP, Fridays everything else, movies, books, games, all that cool stuff. You can find us on the other side of Firewall, the other side of FW, and Ask CSSP are the websites. You can find me personally at RY Security Guy. That's RY Security Guy. You can find me on LinkedIn. And you, Chris?
On LinkedIn under my name, Chris Abacon, last name spelled Abacon.
There it is. Stay safe. Stay secure.